All right, time now for the one we were all waiting for, the Huntsville tournament. The Ancaster Avalanche U11BBs traveled up to Huntsville and Muskoka for a gorgeous weekend of hockey. Starting off the weekend against the St. Catharines Brock Badgers. These two teams are in the same loop but haven't met this year. Avery King early on trying to get the offense going, tries to wrap that one, just kicked aside. Then some unfortunate play. Bad bounce in front, puck is popped out front, and unfortunately an own goal the Avalanche allow for the first goal of the tournament, and they're down 1-0. That's a tough break there. Then the Badgers breaking in. Ryan Penner gets just a piece of this, and it's up and off the crossbar. Where'd the puck go? Where'd the puck go? Penner looking, asking, what's going on? Olivia McRae, then Izzy O'Hagan come over and say, it went out of play. Penner says, okay, really? Okay, let's move on. Then the Avalanche trying to get pucks to the front of the net. Ava Peever with a good turnaround shot, but that one's patted aside by the Badgers goalie. Then this puck is thrown out front, almost put in by the Badgers player. Avalanche then holding on in their own end. Penner making one stop and then dives across to get this one covered. The Avalanche hanging on with a 1-goal deficit, trying to stay in this hockey game. Unfortunate play then once again, the Avalanche turning the puck over once, turning the puck over twice, then in the slot it goes off a D and into the net. Another unfortunate bounce for the Avalanche, and they're down 2-0 early in this hockey game. But then it's time for the comeback. Charlotte Lord throws one off the boards. Isla Bulloch with the great tough angle shot to open the scoring for the Avalanche, and it's 2-1 deficit. The Avalanche are back in this hockey game. Then Eliana Niederman going back in her own end, takes a hard hit. Badgers player whistled for the body contact. That was 3 body contacts whistled on the Badgers in that hockey game. And Avery King tries to get the Avs on the board, but that wrist shot stopped. Then Izzy O'Hagan gonna throw on a burst of speed, gets to the net, and there you go. We've got a tie hockey game. Penner loving it at the other end. The Avalanche are now tied this hockey game, and it is a brand new game. Then O'Hagan wasn't done there. Another burst of speed, absolutely rips it to the far side, and the Avalanche are gonna go up by a score of 3-2 late in this hockey game. Boy, oh boy, the Ancaster Avalanche started late, but they're gonna finish strong here. Good defense in front as they're all slapping away at it, and Penner's gonna hold on. Then another puck thrown to the net. This one shot from the point, tipped dangerously in front, but Niederman able to clear that one aside. Then Penner makes a good glove stop on the rebound. Avalanche hanging on to open the tournament with a victory. 3-2 the final in that one. Then it was on to Lindsay Lynx. Avalanche taking on Lindsay, whom they met in the Clarington Applefest final and won. Avalanche looking to get on the board early here. Adelaide Thivy with a good hard rush to the net, fires it to the far side, tips off the goalie, and the Avalanche off to a better start in this one, up 1-0. Then it's Penner, makes a paddle stop on that one, then a paddle stop on the second shot. Avalanche hanging on. Penner then is gonna make a stop and cover up. Then a funny one, Penner is gonna stop this one, or thinks she does. It's sitting right in front of her, but June Fox ably making the clear there. Then Emma Schilthuis walks right in, rips a wrister, that one's stopped. Then Peever, she's gonna try and get one on, but that one's gloved aside by the Lynx goalie as well. And O'Hagan from the high slot, that one's gonna be stopped. Harper Barr then makes a nice defensive play on this play, but the player from the Lynx ends up colliding into the end boards. Thankfully, everybody was okay there. Then back to action, Penner making the pad stop on the breakaway to keep the lead. Then the Avalanche, Isla Bulloch fires one right on, that one stopped. Penner then kicking the pad out to keep it out. This is still a 1-goal game, mind you. Ava Peever's gonna get 2 whacks at it, tries to build on the lead, but can't find the handle there. Then it's Penner facing down a Lynx player, walking right down Main Street and stops it, makes the second stop, the defense clearing the puck aside. Avalanche are gonna take a penalty on that play though, but Peever, they kill it off and she walks right in and it's ripped back into the mesh, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Avalanche as they renew that rivalry with the Lynx. They're looking for more. June Fox with a rare rush on net, but that shot is blocked unfortunately. The defense was activated in this one. Harper Barr rushes to the net, but that shot is ripped wide. Then it's Avery King. She's going to get a shot right on. The Avalanche then trouble in their own end. Puck is going to be thrown right into the blue paint, and there's two Lynx waiting there in front, and it is now a 2-1 hockey game. Game on late in this one. Avalanche hanging on. The Lindsay point shot's going to make it all the way through, but Penner tracks it and kicks it aside with the paddle. Then Eliana Niederman, the D, were active in this game, rips a shot right on, but that one's gloved by the Lindsay goalie. Then it's Olivia McRae, forechecking behind the net. Emma Schilthuis is going to get a rip of a shot on, but that one is knocked aside by the Lindsay goalie. And the Avalanche late in this hockey game trying to kill a penalty. Penner makes 2 stops. June Fox has to take a penalty in front, and 6-on-4 late with 1 second left. Penner makes the stop on the breakaway. Time is up as the Lindsay player still tries to whack away at it. The Avalanche are going to hang on for dear life, winning this game by a closer one than the one in Clarington, score of 2-1. Nice effort by the Avalanche in a tight hockey game, getting clutch goals from Thivy and Peever, and they're gonna need even more clutch play as they're gonna face the stingy Leaside Wildcats in their 3rd game of this hockey tournament. Leaside does not give up much, and the Avalanche are gonna have to bring it in this hockey game. And speaking of bringing it, Emma Schilthuis sure did. Getting a good rush, wrister right on. Then the Avalanche collide into each other. Thankfully, everybody's okay. The Avalanche defending in their own end. This puck thrown right on. Penner wide with the pad to make a good stop there. Then Niederman in front blocks the point blank shot. The Avalanche barely hanging on here. Then it's Emma Schilthuis. Picks up a turnover in the neutral zone and walks in and rips a wristy. You see the parent faithful, they're loving that one, as the Avalanche are going to take a 1-0 lead, the first goal that Leaside has given up in this tournament. Then unfortunately, a pinch at the blue line results in this rush. Leaside going to walk right in late in the game and tie it up 1-1. Tough one there. But then it's Schilthuis looking to get the Avalanche back on top. Makes 1 move, 2 moves, has the wide open cage, but it looks like the D just tips it aside. Then it's Olivia McRae. Good rush down the wing, and that puck did not miss by much. The Avalanche, Adelaide Thivy brings the puck to the front of the net. That one stopped. Avery King whacks away at it, and somehow the whistle goes because they thought the net was off. Then the Avalanche hanging on for dear life as the Leaside player walks right in, but Penner makes the stop. This one's going to end in a 1-1 tie and set up a final meeting with the Wildcats in the championship looking for gold. Ancaster and Leaside with identical 2-0-1 records, 1 game to decide who is going to take home the big gold hardware from this hockey tournament. And the Avalanche were going to feel the pressure early. This puck goes right to the front of the net. Penner comes out to poke check the oncoming Leaside player to knock that chance aside. Then the Avalanche defending in their own end. That puck sent right on. Penner makes a paddle stop. Then again, more Leaside coming right down Main Street. Penner makes the first stop, and the referee blew an early whistle, thankfully for the Avalanche. Then more pucks in front of the net, but the Avalanche, great team defense as Niederman knocks it aside. Then it's going to be Charlotte Lord on the rebound off the end boards, but a great stop at the Leaside goalie. Then it's Emma Schilthuis. That was labeled for the top corner, and the Wildcat goalie with a blocker stop. Avalanche then 1 puck in front, stopped by Penner. That one's going to be sent off the side of the net. Sigh of relief for the Ancaster Avalanche on that one. Then Ava Peever battling in front, can't find any space. Thivy throws it back into the slot, but Bulloch cannot find the handle in time to get the shot on. Then Izzy O'Hagan fires one right on Leaside goalie with the stop. Then the Avalanche with probably their best chance of the game. Schilthuis on the rebound, but that one is patted aside. And it was about 30 seconds after that, the Avalanche getting forechecked by the Wildcats. Defender falls down, and this player is going to walk right out. Penner gets a piece of it, but it's going to trickle over the goal line, and there's the icebreaker. The Avalanche are now down 1-0, and they're going to chase the game. Penner is going to poke check this one out of danger in front. Schilthuis going to get this puck and throw a turnaround shot right on net, but the Leaside Wildcat makes a pad stop. Then it's Penner, stops this breakaway. Puck is cleared, shot is ripped from the point. Penner's got that pop fly, and the Avalanche hanging on, still down by a goal. They're going to pull Penner late in this hockey game, but unfortunately unable to get out of their own end as the Wildcats' stifling defense is going to shut out the Avalanche, and Leaside is going to take home gold in this hockey tournament. Nothing to hang your heads about for the Avalanche as they put on a great show in this tournament. Unfortunately, not coming away with the hardware they wanted, but coming away with silver medals. What a Muskoka weekend. Thank you to everyone, including the coaching staff and all the families. It was a wonderful time. Go get 'em, Avs.